Hello Commanders, Commander Placer here and welcome to today's live stream. Yes, I am doing a long journey home. I've got quite a way to go. 70,000 light years back to the bubble, and I hear that the aliens have been messing around while I haven't been there. Well, that's enough of that. 283 jumps, maybe 3 hours or so to go in today's stream. I'm hoping I can get a really decent part of the journey done. Want to be back by Tuesday in order to basically be involved for the launch of 3.0. That's the plan anyway. So yeah, I guess better get this journey underway. Michael, hello. Yes, of course I have a fuel scoop. And welcome. Glad to see you here. If you're new, come along for the ride. So it should be interesting stuff. So we've got just sitting around in chat so far. Gerb, Shiv, Hunter, Darren, Solzy, Vegan. I know that because you told me. Capcom, Red and Hellfire, Michael Backlap. Who else we got? Yeah, we go. Yeah, well, Hunter, I'm thinking no distractions will pop up. Lucas, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, bud. But yeah, I am hoping that no distractions will pop up. I'm having to fuel scoop a little bit earlier than I want to. No, don't look at this. Oh, but I have to look at the system map because there could be a rogue Earth-like out there with my name waiting to be put on it. No, I'm gonna have to be good. Try to be good. Try. If I do spot quite a few Earth-likes, I'm gonna scan them because I feel like that's the thing that I should do. You know, because I should. But yeah, we'll have to obviously see how that one goes. I'm going to try to, yeah, backlap. I mean, when it comes to exploration, I'm almost always going to get distracted. So we'll have to see how it goes. Like I say. Yeah, the rare jewel. Oh, okay. Hello, Marie. Or is it Darwin, or is it both? Who knows? You can never tell these days. Dave Howarth, hello. Beowulf, hello. How you guys doing? Yeah, Beowulf has been. It's been a while since I've been back in the cockpit. About a week, in fact. So, I've been distracted by other games. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Oh my goodness. I love the look of it. I love the idea of it. It is monumentally difficult. Like, I have been playing the same section, right? Over and over. Like, yesterday, this morning, playing it over and over. Just, every time, dying. Over and over again. What I should have done was not rushed into it. So I actually had to go back and start again on the beginning of the quest. So, Darby or Marwin? Darwin Longhurst? But Hunter, you know what? I actually do quite like the voice acting in places. Sometimes it's very good. The guy who plays like your lord, he is very well voice acted. Henry's a bit of a douchebag, but then again, he's supposed to be. He's a kid. You know, you already start off the game and you're throwing manure at someone's house, so it kind of makes sense. It's like that. Oh, alright, Darren. That gives you away that you're on her profile. Oh, cut, or she's there. I don't know what's going on. But Neb, hey, how you doing? But yeah, I am enjoying Kingdom Come Deliverance, minus the exceptional frustration of it. I'm taking part in like your first big battle, and all of my people keep getting killed because they are, and there's nothing I can do to help them because I'm just not good enough, or should I say, Henry's not good enough. So I don't know. It is a difficult one. Yeah, no, but it is all sorted now. I'm very much to myself, so... Marie, do we mean the journey? Marwin, do we mean the journey? Because I've got 70,000 light years to go. Ugh, it's going to be rough. Yeah, Nebulous, I basically walked in there and I was like, put me back on them. And they did. So, they were like, yeah, I think we might have got this wrong. It's like, huh. You think? But, there you go. I must admit, I am quite looking forward to getting back to the bubble. I've got a couple of things I want to do before 3.0, really. That's the ideal kind of situation, is that I will get back with a bit of time, move some stuff around, move some ships around, and be ready for blasting people, by people I mean goids, out of the sky. Yeah, Dave. Yeah, I am going to be doing neutron jumps. I've got the neutron boost thing selected in the routing and the plotting. So, Passy T. Good morning, sir. How are you doing? Michael, I never played the original Elite, you know. I tried to, because the Frontier put it on their Frontier store for free, and you can go get it. But it's... I just can't do it. I can't play it. Renan, so the latest credit grind. Currently, I don't have anything for you. I can tell you that my most recent tip-off was for passenger missions, and as far as I'm aware, they are still valid in certain places. Not everywhere. The one that I put up is, or should be, but yeah, that's on the channel. See, Hunter, I've got the gold one. Lucas, yes, I did hit Elite. I am finally triple Elite. I would love to become quad Elite, but I just don't think it's going to happen. CQC is far too difficult to get hold of. Matches just don't happen. You spend ages in the lobby. Nothing happens. Matchmaking is not great. So, Pro Rock, hey, how you doing? Just trying to get my jonk on to get out of here. You know, that's not bad. You know, a few jumps down already. Got to keep going. Never stopping. Yeah, Michael. I mean, it plays in this tiny little window as well, like this, because of the graphics being what they were, and I just couldn't do it. I really wanted to, so that I could understand, but you know, Elite Dangerous is my game. I just never played Elite. I never even heard of Elite, the franchise or Frontier, until I started playing Elite Dangerous. I just saw it and I saw the trailer and I was like, oh my goodness, I have to have this. And then I sucked at it really bad. Oh well. Yeah, Hunter, I do have the golden cutter myself, and it is nice. Get the ship kit on it. Sweet. But yeah, Hunter, that wasn't a bad typo. That's pretty on point. So, what is everyone looking forward to for 3.0? Launch day. Is everyone going to be flying around in chieftains? That's the question. And what's everyone doing to prep for it? Is everyone material gathering? Like stuff like that. What is everyone doing to prepare? Golden SRV. So we're just assuming chieftains all the way, are we? Inverter, hello, how you doing? Colin, no, I never did play the original Elite. Psychofu, good afternoon. What am I going to name my chieftain? Ooh. I don't know. That's a good question. Like, I mean, honestly, I think at the moment it's well worth you gathering up as much for one type of data, like one of the raw materials and one of the manufactured, whichever one's the easiest for the grade 5 materials. That might be a good shout. Name it Sitting Bull. I don't know if that's okay, because I feel like it's named after the chieftain tank, and the term chieftain doesn't necessarily apply to the Native Americans. But hey, I don't know. Trying too hard to justify that. I personally think I'm just going to go with something, depending on how it feels to me when I fly it. I will maybe choose it. Starbug with a green paint job. Ah, Neb! Red Dwarf. Classic. Honestly, I'm not sure what I'm going to call mine. So I'm going to base it on how it feels in combat. You know what? I'm going to say I'm going to fly it, but I'm probably just going to end up flying around either an Anaconda or my Corvette. I'll definitely have a chieftain and I'll work. It'll be my side project. That's what we'll say. Thunderbird Day. I feel like Red Dwarf is a TV show that didn't make it over into the States very well. Like, a lot of people have no idea what it is, and also the humour involved is a little bit of a funny one. Well, Colin, I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure with the system. I like the new one. I didn't hugely dislike the old one. For me, the issue with the RNG wasn't where they've taken it away. So, with me, the engineering thing, the issue was with the RNG is that it was in two different places. So you had RNG materials and then RNG in results. And what I didn't like was the RNG materials. Why can't I buy chemical manipulators from someone? Like, they're made somewhere. They're a manufactured component. Why do I have to blow up a ship to get them? I don't mind the random results, particularly with the overalls and stuff like that. But I just don't feel like it's the wrong place for the RNG, in my opinion. But there you go. That's my thoughts. So Pro Rock, they attacked Nuani, but then they just left. Moving on. Now I'm going to throw out a little bit of encouragement to everyone to hit the like button if you haven't already. As you guys know, it does help me out as a streamer. Doesn't cost you anything, and it shows some support for the channel. But yeah, that whole... They have taken away a little bit of the personality of ships, I guess, with the engineering change. But I need to see what gets into the main game, like when 3.0 launches, what's actually in there, because I don't really want to comment on it with how it was in the beta, because beta isn't, you know. Yeah, beta's beta. It's not the game. So you never know. Oh god, I know what. Inverter, I've been saying that for ages. I have always said that all those stuff should be in game. Like, why can't I find a trade route? Like, why don't I have a screen that I can... Why do I have no browser? Why do I have no web browser in my game, you know? Like, why can't I look up markets? Why isn't there a markets tab in one of the, you know, the right-hand side or left-hand side panel? Why can't I go into there and go, markets, trading, search, all that kind of stuff? I think that'd be good. Mr. Jeeves, hello. Hope Hope you're doing well this Thursday afternoon. Yeah, I always think that I don't like having to use third-party tools, and I've always said this. It's great they exist. They represent a need in-game for something, but I think they should all be in-game. You shouldn't have to leave your game in order to go and play. Okay, Marwin, I use Streamlabs and their chat. That's what I use. Yeah, Michael, down their browser. Something like that. It looked like no neutron jumps coming up anytime soon. This is worrying. I wonder if I had the thing selected. So yeah, Streamlabs has a browser capture facility, and you can use a browser code, and you'll put it in and it'll come up, and that's how it shows it. Check home boost is selected. Oh man, when is my first one? Oh, right. There aren't many of them. Jeeves, not very close. Not very close. I'm probably at this point about, I'm gonna have a guess, 16,500 light years maybe. Invertebrate, no. The only places that feel populated to me are when you're in a station. That's the only time. And there's always a bloody beluga in your way going through the slot, and that's when you feel like you're, oh yeah, now I know where I am. Yeah, that is the only time that I feel like I'm living in a populated universe. Even when NPCs interdict me to just randomly scan you, they still just fly off. Okay? Capcom jump range is 56 light years, I think. 56. Yeah, the whole journey back thing, I'm not... I hate... Oh. I'm really not... This is my problem with exploring. I feel it's really, really satisfying when you reach somewhere. And it's great, like you arrive there, you've hit your end of your journey, you're like, yes, I'm here, I've made it. But then you have to come back. So there's that. Come on, Me6. I am still on 9 of 12. There probably won't be any. Agnot, I can tell you safely that it is a it is like combat is the one that you can't cheese. Like you can't cheese combat. So for those who want to know how far I am so far, 16,000 to go. 16,090. Capcom, alright bud, you take care. Lucas, what do you mean by which region? As in, whereabouts in space? Where in the galaxy? Where in the world? Yeah, Agnot, it is, but it's actually the first thing that I hit Elite in. Because I literally only did combat, and that's all I did for the longest time. $264 jumps to go. Hang on, wait. Is that the radio Sidewinder? I didn't think that was even a thing. See, Dave, I didn't even know that. So, I literally just, yeah, I did it by just bounty hunting. and conflict zones. And that's it. Well, Dave, there you go. Now I know. But yeah, certainly I don't feel like it's... Is it cheesing it? I mean, should your... But yeah, I'd rather do it through actual combat. And to be honest, it's one of the reasons why I'm such a good, competent combat pilot. Is because I'm so good at combat. You know, and it's just did so much of it. Didn't cheese it to elite at all. Not really. Oh, Momoka. Hey, how you doing? Hope you're doing okay. Colin, how many rebuys? Oh boy. Yeah, Hunter, I'm just gonna let the computer take care of it. Yeah, Pro Rock. We also know that I'm not the best pilot ever. Let's be honest. I try, but I leave a lot to be desired. Oh, inverter. When I was deadly, I had to really push myself to do it. It was like I had to go out of my way and just went, right, this is all I'm doing. Foggy with a broken arm. Whoa, Momoka, how did you do that? Corvus Core, it's Nevermore. Hey, how you doing? Oh, you've gone further out. Nice, can't blame you. I'm making my way home. Want to be there for 3.0. There's gonna be a lot going on, and I kind of want to be in the thick of it if I can. Okay, first neutron. I will scan the neutron star though. You got hit by a truck crossing a parking lot. Jeez. Well, Mocha, I hope you are okay and you make a full recovery, because that sounds rough. Like, that's not something you want to happen. Inverter, I have not. I imagine is that the one where the guy's like wearing a VR headset as well? Because that could potentially either really make your experience, oh, fudge that, or make you feel really sick. It'd be like one of the two. Let's go back up. It's the cone, just at the tail end. There we go. And off we go for our first 222 light year jump. Fantastic. Invertebrate. I think you'd need some kind of bucket. Pasity home is basically, for me anyway, Shinrata. Well, kind of home. Home's really V886 Centauri when I eventually get the player faction to it, which is still a thing, and we're still waiting for the application to come back. And, oh, brown dwarf. Ugh. Brown dwarf. Don't like them. Useless. Can't scoop from them. Can't do extra jumps from them. No good. See, guys. Combat is all about practice. I've never said that I'm fantastic at it, but I try. I put a lot of work in. See, Invertebrate, I remember going to I went to an arcade many years ago when I was in university. I was very hungover at the time, and it had like this this tank simulator game, and you could sit in it, and you'd lean and you'd move back, and it would do all the wobbly stuff, and you'd start shooting, and it'd be like, yeah, amazing. But it made me feel really sick, rather unwell, and it had like screens all around, and great idea, not good execution. Invertebrate, no, I don't have VR. It is something that I will be looking into at some point, I think, but I'm kind of waiting for the next iteration, when we can have that full 4K wonderful experience. That'd be lovely. I'm not a huge fan of what they call the screen door effect, is that what they call it, where you kind of got like the, it's like looking through your fingers almost, or a screen door even. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that. But though it is super immersive, I think my wife might get really annoyed with me if I were to start playing VR games though. Also don't have the space for anything apart from like a sit-down game like Elite Dangerous, and I'd rather use it for, you know, all that random cool stuff. Fudged it again. Hydro Thunder. No clue. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm probably waiting for the next kind of again iteration of graphics cards as well before I get into any of that. So yeah, Pro Rock, I was going too fast. A super speedboat game. Just sat in a chair and had to, ooh. Yeah, and first, right, I'd say I've had a bit of a go on VR, and it was pretty epic. The whole, you know, you start sat down in your chair, you've got your headset on, you get up and you can walk around the cockpit. Like, for me, the major entertainment was being able to see what was behind me, because, you know, you've been sat there with your with your back to it, and suddenly you're like, oh, whoa, this is really cool. Without sounding super sarcastic, but no, it was like one of those moments where you're like, whoa, like that. Oh, amazing, because I don't know if they do, because you don't loop. I don't know about that. I honestly, I feel like it doesn't count, because it's no looping involved. It's dipping, because you kind of dip into it, and then you come out, and then you dip back in. So, that's my demonstration of dipping. I didn't overshoot. Technically didn't overshoot. I went in, I got pushed out again. Didn't overshoot. I didn't have to turn around. Dip of swag. Yeah. Is that like your dad's worst dance move? Like your dad does a dip of swag. What did that even look like? Not good. Hey chickers, how's it going, bud? Yeah, 5 days to go, and a few thousand light years between me and my destination. 256 jumps. $256. I can do this. It'll be fine. Actually, no, of course we could make that a thing. Loop of Greatness. I could certainly go for that. Kuro, hello, how you doing? Is that you just dropped in? I thought I saw you earlier. Guess not. Robbie Jackson, you're at Beagle Point right now, and you need to traverse the 46,000 light years to Colonia. Oh. Yeah, that'd be lucky. See, Psycho Feel, I only did it because I was basically because of the Enigma expedition. It just made it so worth doing it. So, Invertebrate, Kingdom Come Deliverance. Would I recommend it? It has got in it, it's really important, it's got horse riding, it's got tavern wenches, it's got bath wenches, it's got orgies in the barn with a priest, it's got, yeah, it has that. It's got sword fighting, it's got archery, which is an absolute bloody nightmare to do. It's got some other things in there as well. And yeah. What else has it got? It's got armor. Yeah, orgies in the barn with a priest. And safe to say, I was not expecting that at all. Invertebrate, I think that they're willing is the appeal, I would imagine. I was not expecting it, and it's not the kind of thing that I kind of wanted to happen. I had my wife sitting just over there, and she's like looking at me with these wide eyes, like, "What is that?" I'm like, yeah. That's honestly it. But I was just like, this is totally unexpected. Did I find out the information I was looking for? No. No, I didn't. Because I made a mistake the morning after. When you're absolutely hammered, you have to. The priest asks you to take the sermon for him, and you're still really, really drunk. And he's like, "Oh, can you remember what I told you last night?" And it's like, why am I having to do this when you should remember? Like, you know what I told you and what I didn't. Like, but yeah. So, well, there it is. Balthazar, nah, it's fine. Next one's okay. Yeah, Invertebrate, I do remember that guy telling me to remember what the priest was saying. And I was like, yeah, I remember it. And I thought I did. But I blame Henry. I just blame Henry. Yeah, always remember kids, always listen to the priest, especially when you're getting drunk with him. You never know what might have to happen after. I blame Scorpius. Yeah, I feel like that would work. He's not here to defend himself. Nah, Invertebrate. I know I knew some of it, but the character was drunk. I was just playing the part. You know, in the end, I did find out the information I needed. I did get to the bottom of the murder, and I am currently in the process of trying to resolve the situation with violence, and it's just not going very well. Getting there. Getting there, though. Doing some sneaking around, some sabotaging, some lockpicking, which is really bloody difficult. All that kind of stuff. And yeah, Invertebrate, I am well into the story. The storyline is kind of what draws you in. I don't know how far in at all. I don't have a clue. From what I understand, the guy that I fought is like the first bad guy. The first big bad. But, yeah. Chickers, I might well do. I need to get past one particular bit which I'm stuck on at the moment, because it's just really, it's so frustrating. Like, I don't want to stream the same bit over and over again, because it would be boring. But I just keep making mistakes. Yeah, Perrock, I know it isn't easy, but I'm in this situation where I'm like, it's just a wooden chest. It is literally just a wooden chest. Like, why are we not trying to break this thing open? KR, yeah, they are. There's still loads. There is still loads of systems that haven't been discovered by people. Michael, I have no clue why that would be. I would love to offer assistance, but I don't know enough. Yeah, apparently, yeah, actually, that's a good point, ProRock. How do you know? Yeah, this system's undiscovered. For example, KR, so yeah, there are plenty of them out there still. And Chickers, it's actually like, it's like 0.01%, I think it is. It is really hardly any. Bearing in mind there's 400 billion systems. Oh, that's not even a real number, is it? Hang on, ProRock, why do you have lockpicks? There's a question to be asked here. Like, ProRock, are you like a not a like part of the Thieves Guild, are you? Yeah, I'm rushing to get back, so I'm trying to not scan the whole way. Welsh lock sports, I don't think that's a thing. Okay, are there new planetary body types, things to discover? Okay, so KR, you can find some interesting collections of things, like people have found things like a white dwarf with a planet that passes through the ejection cone, and there's some other things as well, like trinary neutron stars, but people have to find them. They're out there. Like anything you can imagine is probably out there. Yeah, ProRock, I'm gotta ask questions about the lockpicking. Just okay. Now, the reason why the lockpicking is super difficult in Kingdom Come Deliverance is you have like a little ball, and you've got like a shape like this. And you start off with the. This is gonna sound really bad. So the ball in the middle, you've got to move the lockpick out, and you've got to find where the sweet spot is. Then once you found the sweet spot, you have to rotate the lock, and you have to move the probe basically in the same spot all the way around, and it wobbles like this, like that. And if it goes off, then you can fail and you break your lockpick, or yeah. And of course you're doing that with your mouse and you're doing that with your keyboard. So yeah. There we go. That's how you do it. Gonna have to scan this. Gonna have to scan this. ProRock, you're becoming a very particular kind of stereotype right now. You should stop. It's not good for you. So, right. We have... This is only a water world, but I'm going to scan it anyway. Because I've had enough of the junk. 248 jumps. So I managed, what, 30 jumps before I couldn't take it anymore. It's better than it could have been. Worse than it could have been as well, I guess. KR, that's exactly the point. So, but yeah, like the point is that there's enough out there. They've built a one-to-one scale galaxy. It's mad. Inverter, all I'm doing is the junk. So I'm popping off my discovery scanner in every single system, and then I'm carrying on going. And that's literally it. Okay. I'm like, come on, come on, come on. Let's get out of here. Right. Next system. I'm not expecting to make it a huge amount of credits on the way back, so yeah. The whole kind of like the percentage, I don't know, actually it's not one. And yeah, Hunter, actually it was very interesting. It does explain why there are certain patches that are certain ways look a certain way and stuff like that. Ah, Balthazar, an interesting one, but they would have to make the payout so worth it. And also, not everyone is interested in the credits. Maybe if they gave them stickers. Because as we know, stickers will always make people do stuff in Elite Dangerous. So this one looks like a neutron we're about to drop into. It's a guess. It's not. Got that wrong. And they did it on a live stream, Kuro. It's one of their Discovery Scanner streams, and they had the guy on, Doctor, whatever his name was. Not very good with names, but yeah. Slightly harmless, does it? Okay, I'm not sure about that. Oh, you're talking about the film. Right, book. Gotcha. Dear. Invertebrate, yeah. It was the was it the explosive pack you got, or the entrepreneur pack? It was that one. Cobra, Vulture, and another. Might have been Asp or Sidewinder. Honestly, can't remember. There is on the Frontier Forum. There's a community prize pack section, and that tells you what's in there. Also later on today I'm going to be announcing the winner of my 10,000 subscriber giveaway as well, so do not forget that. Keep an eye out for it. I think we had, well, over 100 entries, which is surprisingly little considering I was actually giving away essentially a cash prize. Just saying. So that's going to be coming out later on today. Nullis, hello, how you doing? Oh, Invertebrate, it's a full pack, so you get 3. There's the pack. So you get all of them. Valdarsh, good evening, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well today. Personally, to be honest, I'm pretty tired. And I blame the cat as usual. Okay, Valdash, I can tell you once I drop into normal space. 243. Inverter, I am on my other account in the bubble. So kind of pretty much where Commander Minbin needs to be. Oh guys, we can't be responsible for anyone turning up at Hutton Orbital expecting a free Anaconda. It is ridiculous. If someone does that and I get the blame for it because, oh, I saw him on a Commander Plated streams, I'm blaming Shiv. Not cool, man. If I get blamed for it. It's still quite low tier, Inverter. I've got around about 65 mil, and that's it. Still flying around in a Vulture and a Dolphin. He is. He is lying. He's literally not telling the truth. So I'm not calling him a liar. I'm saying he's just wrong. Michael, no, I don't do the tea bags. That's someone else that does that. I am very much looking forward to getting back. Like I say, it's one of those things where, you know, you go out so far and you're like, oh, I don't want to go, I miss having everything that I like. I miss shooting stuff. I miss being in a combat ship. Inverter, I'll let someone else take the answer to that question. No, Shiv, there are not teapots in Conan. Don't. No. Chickers, there are some missions, there you go. There are some missions that are getting some changes to them, so on every single mission you're going to be able to select one of 3 rewards, and you can select either essentially a monetary one, a reputation one, or a commodity one, which I'm really looking forward to. That's going to be fantastic. So when you first arrive... Oh, no! There would be, wouldn't there? Oh god. So. Always put the tea bags and the tea and I just can't. You guys. Corvus, I'm not Canadian. Okay, Michael. I will catch you later. Inverter, I'm more English than you guys drinking your Chinese and Indian leaf water. Well, Valdash, I'm going to need to do some testing. I don't know how it's going to work out. And Chickers, no you haven't, because you'll block my bed, so when I die in Conan Exiles I can't respawn, all that stuff. You know this. You know this happens. It's not cool. Inverter, no, not even Yorkshire tea, which, believe it or not, is not grown in Yorkshire. I'm being sarcastic, I'm fully aware it isn't. Unlike one person that wasn't. Echo Spark, hello, how you doing? But yeah, there's this guy who was like... Beowulf, I'm trying to avoid saying stuff that I don't understand on stream. But Lapsam Sushong. Gonna assume it's a type of tea. But yeah, I came across this like this viral Twitter post that's going around. Now, I know invertebrate. It's because it's from China and India. That's why. What makes it Indian and Chinese? So there you go. So that's where that comment came from. Kuro, my thoughts on the Thargoid expansion into the bubble. They're coming straight for us. They're systematically working their way through. And yeah, next week they're going to literally be knocking on our doors, aren't they? Well, they are now. They're going to be through the door, killing people. Now, right, so invertebrate. The reason why I say that is because if everyone's going to be all this whole British people drinking tea, and how drinking tea makes them English, technically if it's not from England, then surely not drinking it would make you more English. I personally don't care. The faction that stands the best chance of fighting Thargoids, KR at the moment, no one? Like, we're all just getting shredded, so I think a lot of it's going to come into whichever faction is going to have the best weaponry, and basically it's going to, well, the I guess the Pilots Federation then, right? Because we all have the best. All KR, the Empire and the Federation have united, and obviously they got in there with the Alliance as well, and that's how we do it with Aegis. And as we know, Aegis are the ones that are getting us in all kinds of trouble. Inverter, I honestly do not know the history of hot drinks. But you say, no, not the Alliance. Ugh. But they're the ones producing the Chieftain. They produced the Type 10. Oh, they'd be okay. And Hunter, you say there are no Goids there at the moment. Well, Kuro, let's be honest. Like, they're a bit of a reskin. But as for whether or not they have the same goals, I don't know. I mean, how else would they have conducted experiments and how well the weapons work? They would have known. And you know, we've seen the facilities that INRA had, and them being that, you know, those octagonal, you know, aliens, octagonal what's the word for clamps, where they conduct experiments, and also the fact they conduct experiments on live Thargoids and stuff like that is pretty messed up. So, and of course, yeah, actually, you're right. Bearing in mind that the BGS is not very background at all, and it has no shifting or movement unless players have input. Otherwise, it's sat there as stagnant. Well, it's a little bit like, why are we not investigating ways to communicate with Thargoids? Like, we're too focused on combat, and I think that's a bit of a mistake. We were always told that we could choose how we interact with them, and the interaction with Thargoids so far is either shoot them or fly away from them. There's no in between, and there should be a combat-free in between option. Like, where is it? But yeah, one thing humanity is very good at. Now, Deep Darkness, we don't know that for certain. Because if that was the case where we would have it, it would essentially be that there would be hostile on site if that was the place. And Shiv, I'm a Thargoid sympathiser. Dude, I fired on one the first time I could. But, you know, that there really should be. So... but ProRock, you say that there's a planet beginning to communicate. All we can do is we can give them things. So we can give them meta-alloys, or we can you know, drop off different bits of cargo to them. And that's literally all we can do. That there is no other way to interact with them. The whole communication thing, it's not... There isn't anything, you know? Yeah, there is no mechanics for Thargoid communication we know of. It just doesn't exist, it's not a game. And yeah, I did do it for science. I even said so in my video. I was like, for science, I did this. But Bounty Stickman, I think something that's this is a tinfoil moment is okay. Right. You notice the Xeno ally like what's the oh my goodness, words are failing me completely. The Xeno alloy oh my goodness, alloy like badges, we use badges, and you got the Xeno decals. Oh, Beowulf, thank you so much for telling me that word. Issues. Even noticed that they look different. Like, you got the Xeno ally ones look a certain way, but the Xeno killer ones look different. So the ally ones look like they are your typical, you know, grey style alien from the X-Files, whilst the ones where they're you know, you're an enemy of them, they look a little bit more like Thargoidy, like how you'd expect, a little bit more, I guess you'd say, you know, Xeno Hunter. Oh, man, there we go. A little bit more kind of aggressive and insectoid. So I feel like possibly what we're seeing is two potential different hints of what they look like, what the different aliens look like. The classic grey-headed one is probably going to be like your Guardians and what they look like, possibly. And then your Xeno Hunter ones are the ones that look like... is what the Thargoids look like. KR, if only. But yeah, Kuro, Hive Ship in 3.0, I'd go for that. I'd be well up for it, taking on something bigger. Bearing in mind that I still haven't killed a Medusa. Taking out Cyclops, easy. Basilisk, not so much. Medusa, nah, not happened. Chickers. Funnily, the only KFC we had was next to a pet shop. They never ran out. Oh god. That is awful. Pierce Brosnan in Mars Attacks. Oh. Mars Attacks, underrated film. Because I thought it was great. Just the communication. I think that's how they sounded. But yeah. Yeah. Bucket lizard legs. I was like, wait, these wings are a bit small. Best note, other note as well, the pet shop next door's run out of budgies. Where's the parrot they've had in there? Underused cast. Michael J. Fox was smashing in it, especially when he had his finger bitten off by the weird floaty alien woman. Oh, actually, no, we're going to scoop a little bit more fuel, I think. The next star. Next star. Jack Black was in there. Balthazar, I did not know that. Kentucky Fried Mouse nuggets. Hey Giz, how you doing? I'll have a check actually whilst we're fuel scooping because I need to have a look because I feel like I've done some decent progress so far. Shouldn't be too far out. Oh, why is it too far out? I'm gonna have a guess. 14.5. Oh, galaxy map. Right. Yeah, I'm pretty far pretty far out. Oh, 13,743 light years. I'm making good progress. That's like 3,500 light years down so far in 1 hour. So we'll be streaming for probably another 2 and a bit hours maybe. So yeah, I'll get there. KR, possibly, is the answer to that. Possibly. And the reason why I say possibly is it depends whether or not I could stream it. Because if I could be like an official Thargoid player and I was allowed to do whatever I wanted at the time, if I could stream it, if I could go out and be like, this is me doing this, then I would. See, now Deep Darkness is one of the reasons why I'm streaming it, because it encourages me to actually do it. If I wasn't streaming and I was just sitting there on my own, I wouldn't be doing it. Yeah, Giz, I'm making good progress. It definitely feels a lot quicker on the way back than on the way there. Kind of. Ish. But you know what, guys, a big quick reminder for those who have joined us, please do hit the like button if you haven't liked already. Please do subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and also please do join the Discord as well. Come and join the Zencast. We're an interesting bunch. We talk about stuff, games, memes, that kind of thing. So, and yeah, Jeremiah, I 100% agree with you on that. It should be a little bit more like that. I feel like there should be a little bit less of an opt-out. Yeah, we split that. Shit, if we keep that to stream talk. I know, inverter I have, it's just there's a bit of a gap without any in. Genital jousting, we've spoken about that. I mean, would people be interested in a stream of that? Like, I'm just throwing it out there, seeing as I've broken the PG-13 rule. Man. Ah, shit, I always finish hard. Horribly. Again, should not have said that. Okay, so I know. I mean, I'm genuinely asking because it's like, it's a game. It's a funny one. If people were interested, I would do it. If not, I won't. That's fine. I'll keep my gentle jousting for private times. Yeah, but I think it's one of those games that only if you could see my reaction to everything as it happens, it would be, yeah, it'd be worth it. Invertebrate, it is a game where you play as a disembodied penis and balls with an anus. And, yeah, you just kind of like, the idea is that you have to perform weird stuff. Honestly, I recommend people go and check the trailer out. That would literally answer all of your questions rather than me having to talk about genitals on the stream. But, yeah. Check out the trailer. It's on Steam. Go have a little look. And make your judgments from there. Oh yeah, Deep Darkness. Nightbot has a problem with ... but ... is okay. Don't ask me why. Oh, Nightbot. So yeah, it's an interesting game. I've said it. Everyone knows now. There you go. KR, that is actually not the game. There are certain things you have to do, like there are sometimes you have to wrestle with each other, and there's one called Date Night where you and another one goes on a date and you have to get dressed, and then you go out and you reenact the scene from Lady and the Tramp with the spaghetti. But bearing in mind you don't have mouths, but you do have the other end, so you reenact it that way. It's rough. But yeah, chickas, I want to take it away from this. I don't know how. Did I do this? No, actually, Shiv's the one that mentioned it. Oh yeah, Deep Darkness. This game is like absolute ridiculousness, and that is all it is designed to be. Don't worry. Alright, Nebulas, take care, bud. I'll catch you later. Corvus, are you pretending to be innocent? Yeah, I feel like it appeals to people with a very certain sense of humour. So, yeah. Oh, exciting times, guys. Tonight, Elite Dangerous, for their stream, they are going to be doing CQC. So I'm going to get in there and blow them up. So do keep an eye out for me on stream. I'm going to do my damnedest best to get a match for CQC. Because, you know, I'm not bad at CQC. I just never get a game. And that is something I do think is a shame. CQC is a very underrated part of Elite Dangerous. It just needs to be integrated with the main game more, which... Yep. Oh, Bouncy Stickman, no. Yeah. Definitely it's not getting any love. Yeah, Hunter, I could do that. My only problem with CQC streams is that it gets very, very repetitive for people. So there is always that I have to take into consideration. Bouncy Stickman, you're making it sound like CQC is, I don't know, like an impoverished country or something. We're raising awareness of CQC. It's been neglected. Seems a bit over the top, doesn't it? But yeah, I think it'd be nice if you go to CQC and you could queue for it via stations. That would be nice. And there were maybe if there are missions involved that paid you lots of cash for doing CQC, that would be good. Yeah, Robert Jackson. That's about right. But yeah, is that kind of like the please donate just 1 hour of your time to CQC. You can make a difference. That kind of thing. Actually, Balthazar, you know what they need? Bots. We need a bot system in there, definitely. Because at one point they were going to be doing a like a CQC, £100,000 or $100,000 prize fund, right? And I just thought it was like it was a great idea to me. I was getting ready to get involved. I started training for it. I say training, I just mean that I played a lot of it as much as I could get games for back when it first came out, and I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be absolutely amazing. Get in there, make some money from computer games. I'm gonna be a professional gamer. All this kind of crap it goes through my mind, and yeah, it just disappeared into obscurity, which is a bit of a shame. Kuro, there was yeah, the training montage looked a little bit like what you're seeing now, which is just me sitting here. And every now and then going, yes! Like that. And that was about it. But if there was, it would be a Rocky 4-esque one. Right, KR. That's a neutron star, and it is super small. So, yeah, that's it. It's just somewhere very, very small. But yeah, it's got this ejection cone, the two ejection cones coming out of it, and it spins. It's like what you don't realise is that you feel like you're super close to the star, but actually you're really, really far away. Invertebrate, yes I did. Yes I did. I jumped a whopping 222 light years through a neutron boost. Oh yeah, my jump range is actually 58. Well, 56 when fully laden. Shiv, you get to join the Hoters Club. What you'll find is that it's going to be an absolute nightmare to play. It's going to be really, really weird. But yeah, the whole scale of Elite Dangerous is incredible. And considering Shiv is upgrading from being a keyboard and warrior guy, keyboard and mouse guy, he's going to be in for, I'm going to say, a shock. It is all very different. Very, very different. Yeah, Shiv, it's not. Keyboard only. What? How did you play with only a keyboard, Shiv? Like, you could actually fly. It's bad. See, Balthazar, I do know what you mean. Because technically those missions are there. They're just hiding behind, you know. Well, we can talk ourselves into it. I wonder how many jumps am I on? 216 jumps! You know what? No, I'm not going to make it today. I just thought, I might make it today, you know. But then I really don't feel like it's going to happen. Yeah, board hopping is a necessary evil until, well, maybe the mission reward system will help. where you can have, you know, your different rewards, where you can choose what you get. I think that's going to make quite a big difference, personally. For me, that is the one huge improvement. Yeah. Yeah, Bantastic Man, thank you. It's like, I can do it! Yes, I can! No, KR, I don't want to get distracted. I don't want to get distracted. I have, I got ships to move around. Prorogue, no it's not. It's for all missions. Not just wing. All missions you can do. Corvus, I'm doing it. Doing it. It's all wing mission. Sorry, all mission types. So you'll be able to do that. Eye the Tiger. It's the thrill of the fight. No, Prorogue. No, I showed it on stream, bud. I literally showed it on stream. So, I'm right. You're wrong. It happens. KR, I am in an Anaconda, which is the magical hand-wavium ship there is. Phoenix, how you doing, bud? I know, is that an oi? I always think originally that was an oi, or is it like a, is it actually an oi, or is it a dude holding up his hand and its hand's fallen off, or? It's gotta be an oi, right? I'm doing alright, Phoenix. I am doing okay. Making my journey back. Slowly but surely. It's away. There you go. True Fury. I only think that when I'm sat at work, Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. The rest of the time, I'm doing things that I enjoy. So we will eventually get back. No, Shiv, I think it's going to take some getting used to. That's what I think. Although the profile, the first profile for the X52 on Elite is actually alright. It's not a bad one. There's minimal changes needed. Corvus. The oi was French for howdy. The bonjour. Other languages, not my strong point at all. Yeah, Shiv, there's preset profiles. Oi is Cockney for hello, sir. No, I don't think. I don't think oi would be. Actually, Prorogue. So my Polish is fairly limited. So I could say Cześć, which I think is a version of hello. Yakshimash, which is again another version of hello. Dzięki, I think is that thank you? Is that right? Yeah. That's it. That's my absolute limit of that. It's gas for oi. Hey! Hey! No, not doing it. My other languages. Close, not bad. Hey! Other accents? No. Your pears and fruits? Pears and fruits on? Like, pears and fruits? Suits? That's, I'm pretty sure that's... Is that what it is? There you go, apples and pears, stairs. Oh, pears and fruits, boots. Is it? You got plates of meat, which are feet. That's one. Sarah Lee, cup of tea. Whistle and flute is suit. Right. Yeah, dog and bone, phone. Good with that one. But no one speaks like that. I lived in London for 6 years and I did not hear anyone or once use any Cockney rhyming slang. So, septic. Yeah, nice try answer. Frog and Toad Road. Oh, invertebrate. That one's a little bit down. Trying to think what else there is. What other ones are a bit daft? Oh, septic tank, yank. I had it down as something else. Richard III. That's a good one. Rubber dub is pub. It's easy. It's just so much easier just to say pub, isn't it? You can't say the whole thing. Can you not? Oh, I'm gonna go Richard III. Yeah. Richard III. Turd. That's where that comes from. Oh, back slang or pig Latin, invertebrate. Yeah, I've heard of that, but I just can't handle it. I find it so confusing. Cockney back slang, it is. Or pigeon, I think it's referred to as well, but it's just Oh. Shiv. Cheeky Nando's? No, Cheeky Nando's is not Cockney rhyming slang. Or any type of slang. It is just an idiot phrase that certain people use. Yeah. That certain people use to describe going to go and have some grilled chicken at Nando's. Oh, see, invertebrate, it's horrid. Yeah, cheeky Nando's, that's a horrible term. Horrible, horrible term. Please don't use it. See, now, right, Hunter. Oh my god. Well, go on in blood. Trousse. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that's worse, KR. That is much worse. See, Beowulf, say cozzers. What about rozzers? Like, that's that term. It's not racism. I think you'll find there are plenty of idiots that use that regardless of their colour, thank you very much. It's one of those things that makes you into an idiot. Or the brap sound. They do the, like, brap! And pretend to shoot you with their fingers at the same time because they've got phasers as hands. I know. See, Inverter, I look at that and I would not I wouldn't even be sure how to pronounce that. And Prorok's like, what? Which means maybe it doesn't. Right, Corvus, take care, bud. Thanks for dropping in. Have a good day at work. See, Hunter, there was none of this when I was at school. People would say in it, or isn't it? And that was horrible. You'd say something, go, oh, in it! Or, oh, isn't it? I don't know, is it not? Yeah, rad. Gnarly Shiv! Phoenix, school was over 15 years ago. So yeah. I was that much. Come on, Agnot, thank you for subscribing. Glad to see we haven't put you off talking about rubbish today. Hunter, for me, it was the one does not simply understand the verses thou is attempting to spout. One would most appreciate it that you could speak some English, the Queen's English. But to be fair, I did go to university as well, and that takes a little bit more time off of that, where it was a little bit school-esque. I know. Gone full Picard. Oh. Don't know about that, Hunter. Do not know about that. Oh my goodness, Corvus, when did that happen? Thank you so much. It was really, really appreciated. That's like... It's that you went quiet and then you dropped that. Cheeky. But thank you very much. As I always attempt to always pronounce my T's, and I think a lot of Americans say that with English and the English speakers, they either pronounce their T's too much or not enough. So like water, yeah, glass of water, or water. Okay, that's too much. It's supposed to water, where it becomes a bit of a D. Bottle of water. Yeah, bottle of water. Oh. Oof. But no, that's horrid. That people that miss off T's, or actually, right, when it comes to the way people say things, and there are some things that absolutely kill me, right? And one that absolutely nah, see, Beowulf, understand Nout, being, you know, coming from nothing. The Hunter, that's the way it should be. But no, it's people that put K's on the end of word, like nothing. Sorry. What? What is nothing? Pretty good. Nah, see, that's what doesn't make sense. Purdy. I'm doing pretty good. But, you know, that whole kind of... Yeah, I'm not... Yeah, nothing. Or, yeah, people that say that, ugh. Nothing and something. I mean, I'd rather you dropped it to nothing than you went, oh, nothing. year as year. I mean, I'm not so bothered by stuff like that, but it just, if you're doing... Sounds like Popeye. I am's what I am's. Oh, it's not great, is it? David Whittaker, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to stream the channel. If you're in chat, make sure you say hello and say something badly. Apparently that's what we're doing. I ain't done nothing. KR, yeah. Oh, actually, yeah, Philip. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you jumping in there. There are a lot of different accents in the US. One that I find most entertaining is the Boston accent, because they say car. It's like car. Really weird. It's car or car. Car. It's that weird kind of like almost like calling out like a bird. So if anyone's from Boston and you're watching, you know exactly what I mean. KR, so you went from Luton to Dublin. Oh. Bastard. Wait, Inverter, do you mean dinner? You know what I'm having for dinner? Or for my supper? What am I having for my afternoon or my evening meal? In Chicago. Oh, yeah. Don't know about that. Inverter, I don't know what I'm having for dinner tonight. Has not been decided on. Me and Mrs. Plater have not made a decision. I'm hoping that she will make it for me so I don't need to, because I would rather not have to make a decision. Ah, Shiv. Milwaukee. Actually, I mean... Winsworld? Anyone? I do. I normally have a cooked meal in the evening. That's when I normally have my hot meals. Hot meals in the evening. Welsh. No, not back to bloody Hawaiian pizza. None of that. Phoenix, what are you talking about? Your accent is like perfect. Like perfect. You sound more British than I do. Philip, take the missus out for a steak. Actually, you know what? The missus is not a huge fan of going out during the week at all. So, I'd rather do steak at home. Mr. C Dots, yeah, somehow it happens, doesn't it? Every stream, like every single stream. Try not to, and then it does. So we try not to. See, inverter. Unfortunately, I have electric, which is a problem. You see, here's a problem. You say break up the routine. I know my wife very well, because you know we're married, and it's important that you learn to know, you learn and get to know your wife. And she wouldn't like it, because it'd be like, oh, pressure, which is a weird one. Right, how far out am I? Because I'll answer that question. 11. 11.7. Oh, tone. From Dagenham, shout at you mugs. Grilled cheese with tomato. Wait, are we talking about pizza again? No, wait, is that coming around to pizza? Torana. No, that can't be right, can it? Oh, in answer to the how I have my steak, a lot of it depends on the cut of the meat. I will typically go for medium rare because I like a little bit pink in the middle. Yeah, I'm not... Yeah, not going very well. Oh, Captain Luco, I'm sorry to disappoint you, because I'm not in a Klingon bird of prey in the carrying whales from the past. And yeah, also, 45-ounce steak. What? What? But yeah, so Mr. TeeBlox, I was trying to come home before the update. Oh god, Phoenix, you are such a hick. Hit my prize bowl. It's just like, oh. Prorock, thank you very much for letting me know. Humpbacked people. Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm just trying to focus on the getting back. I want to be set up, ready, and I haven't shot anything for a while. So I could really do with pulling the trigger and shooting some stuff in a ship that's going to wreck things and cause damage, because being stuck with a vulture isn't doing it for me on my other account. Oh, Phoenix, that's gonna be messy. But yeah, I really do hope that we do have the Frontier Expo this year. It would be absolutely amazing because I'm ready for it. I'm like, I would love to be involved again, because it was absolutely fantastic the first time round. Just the whole being there, meeting some people. Meeting people in person, which was pretty cool. A lot of people who you've spoken to have spent loads of time speaking to on Discord, and then it's fun, you get to meet people in real life, and you're like, what? These are real people, you know? See, Mr. TeeBlox, you say that. I am actually really, like, Mrs. Plater and I have made it like a lifestyle decision that we really, really, really want to move down to the coast, so that we can surf at the weekends, which would be sick, as well as have better quality of life. Yeah, I feel like meeting Minnie would be super weird, or like when I finally meet Oxy in real life. That is going to be so bloody weird, because, you know, we spent so much time talking to someone again on Discord, and suddenly, bam, there you go. But yeah, just surfing, that's what it's all about. Surfing, lower cost of living. That's what I do. Invertebrate, I live in Hertfordshire. About half an hour out of London on the train, straight to Central. So his kind of well, Tone, technically you tie the thing around your ankle, so you at least be dragged along by the board for a bit. Yeah, see, Hunter, here would be my weird thing, is that if I were to meet people, which I would actually like to do at some point, like a Plater meetup in London or something like that, we'll go out for something to eat, have some drinks. We could go and do it. The weird thing would be is that everyone knows what I look like, and everyone knows the sound of my voice, but I will not recognise anybody. Like, at all. So, Phoenix looks like Woody from Toy Story. Invertebrate, he does not. He looks more like Shrek. But less green. It's just banter, Phoenix, just banter. But yeah, it would be so bizarre to like meet everyone. Like, it was like that at the expo. So. Actually, you know what? Effigy, who's who I haven't seen in chat for a while, he was being my cameraman for the day. We did not get very good footage in the end. We really ballsed it up. He sent me a picture saying, by the way, this is who you're looking for. And then he arrived with Scorpius, who I did recognise. Yeah, Hunter, that's a pretty normal thing. At the expo, there were lots of people with their names on. Gears had a t-shirt with his name on, Scorpius had his one, and Greatest with his. Obviously I was wearing my one, this t-shirt, and it was really good to like help spot people. Someone who wasn't though, Obsidian Ants, but I already knew what he looked like. So, Tone, I like to think that I am not anyone's hero, or being one of their entertainers. That'll do. Invertebrate, a little bit, yeah. But it's mainly banter. It's just like banter-filled behaviour, really. You get to kind of talk to people about the game, and you get to know people. So, bloody hell. See, I always find that odd about flights from America, is that it's where things are kind of going from place to place. It's a bit of an odd one. I've taken internal flights, and it's the only time I've ever taken a flight within a country. Has everyone got a nasal laugh and that's off when girls come near them? Invertebrate, don't know, didn't see it. Actually, Echo, that is a really good idea. I could then judge the best one and, I know, buy them a pint. As in, like, it comes in points. That kind of thing. Oh, God. Axe. Soft. Good old Greatest. Oh, Maximilian making that bloody song. Oh, so Tone, your profile picture isn't just a random picture then. Okay, 187 jumps to go. feel like I can do this. No, that's weird. That is super weird. People walking past. People walk past my flat window, and I have literally no idea what they're doing. But they just looked in, and oh, okay, Tone, I have no idea. And they just walked past, looked in, and bearing in mind they can see me sitting here with these two big lights, a green screen behind me, and I'm sitting here chatting away. Oh God. Awkward. Bearing in mind, I live on a first floor flat, so there shouldn't really be anyone walking around outside the window. They're going to be super confused. Oh, that's a bit close to the star, isn't it? And now they're walking past again. I was waiting for them to stop, and if they stop, do I have to go and be like, can I help you? Yeah, Phoenix, I imagine it would be everyone all in one place. I know Nuke's coming to the UK at some point this year. So that'd be interesting. Well, I'm not going to wave to them. Tangent Revolution, hey, how's it going? I'm currently working my way back from Colonia still. I'm under 10,000 light years now, so that's going quite well. We're just jumping and honking and honking and jumping and junking and... I say humping. That's something different. But yeah, working my way back. How many jumps we got? 185 jumps to Shinrata, which isn't that many. It's not that many. We've got, I don't know, say 1 hour and 10 minutes, maybe a little bit longer. Mrs. Plater's working late this evening, so I could probably go for another extra half hour to make sure I get back in time, which could be good. Actually, Tangent, that's 100% the point. This way I get to talk to people and keep myself busy and distracted, because I'm going to be honest, I haven't been able to do it on my own. Philip, thank you for the little reminder for everyone there. Please do hit the like button if you haven't liked it already. It does help me out, helps the stream out, helps push things a little bit. You know, all that good stuff. Oh, Turgeon, we've been talking about accents a lot, and your old yokel dialects and all that kind of stuff. What else are we talking about? I don't know, random stuff? Good news is I am well under 200 jumps until home now. I think we're less than 183, which is alright. Yeah, space madness, it is a thing. Alright, how far off? So yeah, I'm there. I'm there! I'm not, I don't think I'm gonna do a genital jousting stream. I said it before. Right, 11,000 light years now. There, Hunter and Prorock are there waiting. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, Tej, we spoke a little bit about the updates that are coming to Elite Dangerous next Tuesday, and how we're not kind of and what we're looking forward to and all that kind of stuff. But no, I didn't tell them, but Turgeon, you do have an accent. I don't. You do. No, Clive? You're good. Being very, very quiet today. And we also spoke about the controversial pizza toppings. Yeah, we did. Alright. Oh. Not galaxy map. What's this? It's like, what's that? You've got that. You got that Midlands accent, Turgeon, haven't you? That's a Canadian heavy accent. What? I'm not Canadian, eh? What are you talking about? I know, Kuro. We definitely did. We spoke about the pizza. We talked about steak as well. Tone, no, Clive hasn't. He's kind of sleeping on the sofa at the moment because he is a cat on the sofa. Don't believe me? There's a YouTube channel. Yeah, basically from what I tell, everyone's going to be getting chieftains. Like, yeah, I'll get a chieftain. Yeah, I'll get a chieftain. Oh, yeah, I'll get chieftains. You're a northerner. Oh, hang on, wait. Is it mid? Is it not? I'm a favourite because I can't even ID regional accents. Hang on, wait. So, here you go. I can't remember where you said you were from, Turgeon. I must have got it wrong. We didn't talk about orgies. We reminisced about orgies. We reminisced about the ones from Kingdom Come Deliverance that were seen on stream on Monday. Yeah, and barns and priests. And what happens in barns with priests and orgies. Oh, poor Nightbot. Yep. It's doubly true. Man, current shiv. I've got to say, I was absolutely shocked by that. So, that was yeah. Grab it by the cargo scoop. When did Green Test say that? And how's that quote 60? Wait, what? See, Prorock, I know what to expect now. You'll never catch me. You're never going to do it. I'm going to trick you by not doing it there. Tone. Oh, me too. Me too. Ricky Loki, hey, how you doing? Don't worry about it. Still got plenty of time to go. See, Inverter, I did get to use... Well, okay. It wasn't actively shown. And I was already naked. So, you never know. Philip, that's quote number 69. I'm aware of that one. I know what that one is. Oh, good old. Oh, that wasn't the quote you were expecting. Could tell that. That's for certain. Yeah, I'm chancing Polo and waiting for Dwarf Enigma. Classic Scorpius. But yeah, out of context, that probably doesn't make too much sense. But basically, what we were doing is we were streaming some of the Enigma Expedition, and Scorpius said that he was going to be hanging around and waiting at Polo Harbour for Dove Enigma, and he said Dwarf Enigma instead. One found it most entertaining. Was that the quote you're looking for, Phoenix? Slowly searching your way through them. Really? Really, Shiv? Actually, I was hoping that Chicas would be able to tell me, like, where we're up to in Conan Exiles, actually, because I kind of want to know. So I can have a good idea. Yeah, Phoenix, no one needs to know. Shh. No, Shiv, no. Not teapots. Have you... Yeah, evolve Jar Jar Binks. And we know how we feel about that, don't we? Bloody Jar Jar. Some things we will never recover from. That is one of them. Eggplant. Oh. So, here's a question, right? Has everyone seen the new post from Sandro Samarco regarding the Kilbrot scanner and the feedback? To be honest, they've made it overly complicated still, and it's still not quite there as far as I'm concerned. But yeah. And yeah, Phoenix, I did learn what a donkey show was. Yeah, I did. Kind of difficult not to. So the no, Invertebrate. No, I don't know. It'll be decided upon later on today, when Mrs. Plater and I make a decision. I don't know yet. Basically, what happened is I will say lots of, you know, would you like this? She'll be like, oh, I don't know. What do you want? Do you want that? And we'll keep going until we eventually hit a... Yeah, sure. We'll go for that then. Phoenix, I have no desire to see one. I don't think... I'm like... They're even... It seems to suggest they're not real. So... I'm like... Can you eat the skin of cooked salmon? KR, I mean, not the scales, but the skin, yeah. I don't know why you'd want to, but you could. But yeah, that was a bit of a random question. Yeah, Turgeon, it's literally, that is what we do every single time. Like, unless I just pick something and I'm like, huh, here you go, this is what we're having. We get embroiled in this battle of, well, what do you want? I don't know. What do you want? I'm asking you, I asked you first, what do you want? And we kind of go like that. I mean, technically, guys, you can eat anything, but only once. So, you know, you can eat lava, but only once. Not that you'd want to. Phoenix, no. Right, please note. Don't eat Tide Pods. Don't be an idiot. Done. See what actually Invertebrate? I think the old some nice British fish and chips. I think people know by now. Yeah, see, Tangent, even saying I don't care, and like, we'll have whatever. The problem is that, okay, well, what should we have then? It just comes back around like this, circles. Ah. Alan, yeah, we are all looking forward to. We don't know the time of day yet. Chances are it's gonna be quite a big update, so I'm gonna say around about 3 PM. I'll be streaming, of course, on Tuesday. So I will definitely be doing that. Be interesting to kind of give it a go, and I'm really going Thargoid hunting. That's my plan. I am going to be out looking for Thargoids and seeing what I can find. Yeah, Alan, GMT. You see, Invertebrate, none of those things I like, so I think it's fine. KR, no you won't. Actually, no, one of my childhood friends, his sister used to eat soap. Like, bars of soap would disappear, and then they'd turn up with a bite out of them. Which was weird. I don't know about that, eating soap. Meeseeks, Pluto is not free yet. It is still trapped by science. Yeah, well, I mean, KR, the soaps from Lush do look like food, especially the honeycomb one. Yeah, they look kind of like giant, weird blocks of fudge. Dave, I just don't like sauces. I don't like condiments particularly. Condiments. Yeah, I really dislike vinegar. So anything that's vinegary, I have a real problem with. Like it makes me want to throw up. So poutine, French fries and gravy, and cheese curds. Never had it. Never seen the particular appeal to it. I mean, it's a bit like, well, it's French fries and gravy, isn't it? Pickled eggs. No. I have some frog. Yeah, anything with enough cayenne pepper. Well, you get to a certain point where you can't taste anything else, can you? Don't like HP sauce. Yeah, I don't like it. That's it. It smells rough. It is not good. I can only give you my opinion and my taste buds. That's it. Yep, Turgeon, you're right. It is a bit of a wasted opportunity, and this whole talking about the lightweight interstellar bounties and stuff, and just like, it doesn't matter. Like, the issue is that you're basically kind of scamming us. I just Foreigner, do I like a good fry up? Okay, so I do, but I don't like beans. I don't like baked beans. So that puts me in one of these weird places. So I like bacon, I like sausages, I like fried bread, all that kind of stuff, but that's all good. Black pudding, yeah. Hey Gerb, Condor Wildlife. Oh yeah, that sounds like a great idea for a video. Someone should definitely finish editing that. It's the Anaconda video. Canned plum tomatoes. Yeah, but why? I just think they're a bit naff. I just like, why when I can have hash browns instead? I do actually quite like an American breakfast as well. So we're talking about scrambled eggs, pancakes, bacon, maple syrup. That's good. Fry up to use bubble and squeak. What? Welsh, what? That can't be right. See, invertebrate, that's why you have runny eggs. Sausage gravy. Right, Meeseeks, do not know what sausage gravy is. Like, I've never had it. Liam parents, no. Gross. Leftover Sunday dinner fried up together. What? Yeah, Phoenix we don't have here in the UK. No, tangent, honestly, I mean, it was, I'm at the point where it's so confusing with what's being posted, where it's so convoluted, where I'm literally just going to have to test it when it goes live and see what happens. Now, invertebrate, that's sausage meat, isn't it? So... thick white gravy, buttermilk biscuits. See, Philip, I'm not sold on that. It doesn't sound super. No, see, Ricky, it's good because you get salty potato this, which is fine. It's what I like. That's all I can say. It's all like, man, there's a lot of hatred, a lot of negativity coming at me over this. Biscuits are like scones. Sausage gravy is your blood. Dude, that's something. Alan, they may come back in a slightly different way, I think. We'll have to wait and see. But you know, you can get cheese scones, so... and the reason why I say scones, not scones, just so we know, is my mother said to me, the difference in the way that you pronounce scones and scones depicts whether or not you're common. And she said the people that say scones are common. And because of that, I can't say scones, seriously. Baron von Sumsky, how you doing? I'm doing very well, thank you. If we can draw the conversation away from bizarre food. Mr. C-Dots, you don't know what scones are. What? I just... Oh, okay. You know what? It's fine. We're just talking about food. That's alright. But I think it's very much, it's a regional thing. But I'm like, yeah, but you've got gon and cone. But it's closer to cone, scone, than it is to gon. So I'm a little bit like, which one should it be? And yeah, Meeseeks, I can't. I am a lord, after all. I am indeed Lord Joseph Plater of Wansley Manor. Don't you know? It's amazing we can buy off the internet. Shiv. Shiv. Sausage gravy sounds like a euphemism. Yeah, it does. Baron Volzewski, yes I have. I've done a breakdown of the trailer. Inverter, I've never even heard of that place. Chomley. Chumley? I know. Tor Einar Olsen, Commander place for Prime Minister. Well, that's a political campaign we should. I think we should get behind. Balthazar, I am very sorry to hear that. Yeah, Zewski, Guardians, indeed. I'm looking forward to seeing what they add. It should be interesting. Yeah, Meeseeks could be what's left over. But yeah, the Guardian stuff we've seen in the trailer, I am very kind of interested to know what that's going to be. And if you notice, there are no stars in the background, which means that it can't be identified. So they can't find it. Gerb, I will tell you after the next jump. I have a bit of a fuel scoop. But 161 jumps. I'm feeling good, feeling positive. And yeah, Braben has said the Guardians are extinct. He has said it. He's but then maybe the lore writers decide that it's you know, they just happen to be around. Now I am 9,770 out. Yeah, well, definitely the technology could be alive. In fact, we know it is, don't we? And you know, the fact that they are called relics, like, we know we're finding the relics. So, as for what we're finding, that would be interesting to find out. You know, we've got caskets, so we've got. We'd assume that would be and tablets and all that kind of stuff. Well, Mr. C-Dots, I'm sure it'll be fine. I don't think they'd hit founders because they don't have the permit. Or, I know, some of them might be backers, you never know. But I can say, well, if I was given the opportunity to play as a... yeah, if I get a chance to play as a Thargoid, I would 100% hit... I would hit Shinrata, because there'd be so many people there. They could put me in a Medusa, I would literally just be hyperdicting people all over the place, and I would be destroying them. Yeah, bro Tom, I should be back in time for 3.0. I'm only, well, 159 jumps away. So we're doing okay. It's just solid jonking. Getting a bit bored of it, to be honest, but I've come so far and I've tried so hard. So yeah, well, me I would be if they could just put me in a cockpit of Medusa and go, hey, Plater, go ham. I would go ham. I would use my disabling pulse against the station. I would start tearing the station up. I would also destroy every single player ship I could come across, because that would be my nature as a Thargoid. Yeah, Tor, I do hope that will be. See, Philip, I'm not that far off, it's alright. Tangent, I mean, at the moment they're a little bit short on stuff. It is literally just going to be passenger missions still. They do pay very, very well. Lots going to the same place. You get some decent money from them still. Well, Meeseeks, you've got to remember they always hold something back. Oh, Corvus. Well, I'm glad you made that decision and you've not decided to... You put work from home in inverted... well, in quotation marks, so I'm going to assume I'm serving as distraction for you. So you're welcome. Yeah, but Meeseeks, this runs to Hutton. They're not going to pay very well for the amount of time you have to spend doing them, because it's Hutton. And also you're limited to what you can do and what size ship you can use and all that kind of stuff, so not the best. So, since everyone's saying to me that I need to find myself the old neutron. Let's see what we got, shall we? This is going to be... when do I think? I think that we'll see them, and I've got... I mean, I have seen a pre-rendered... like, a pre-render of one. And it was interesting, I guess. Fairly interesting. It's one neutron jump there. Yeah, it's not got a lot going on. I'm actually going to have to use Spanish, I think, which I haven't used for ages. Did you mean Spanish? No, internet. I did not mean Spanish. Payload missions aren't active at the moment because of all things. Empty Orbital has been shut down, or is limited things going on. Dank Nation. The date and months are backward in my description. No, they're not. The rest of the world does it correctly. America does it backwards. So it is correct because it is the 22nd of February 2018. So you know. Space insect legs, yeah. So I'm just going to... Oh, why did I pick this system? Why does it have to be so... Oh, got that wrong. -4. Wow. Okay. So we're going for, and we are going to Shinrata. But yeah, guys, the what Phillips drops into the chat there is the tool that I'm using to get me home. It's confusing. Jump range, just call it 50 light years. And get some calculation. Oh, thank you, I'm glad, because it's not my strongest kind of point, I must admit, when it comes to doing builds and stuff like that. I do try. But I always get told I'm doing it wrong. Basic stuff, pretty good with. Let's put everything in because we won't have to worry about it too much. Okay. And we are ready to go. Well, thank, nicely done. Kuro, I never forget. I wait till it starts malfunctioning before I fix it. Meeseeks, well done. It's a good job. We've got another person in. How you point them towards my channel? So we have got. See, it takes me a longer route, so I don't know if this is going to be better. I'll have to see. Tour, I would, but it's actually not something I have any interest in. It sounds really bad, but it's not. Because of where it is, it's a real pain in the backside to do. So it's a slightly longer journey because I'm currently further out. I'm having to go... that can't be right. Yeah, a little bit further. But yeah, they do need to lower the materials to repair stations. It is a bit extreme. Okay, I'm upping the efficiency on Spanch, trying to make things a bit better. So, jumps, total number of jumps is 91. So there is a bit better. Tone, you're assuming that the payload mission will be there once it's been fixed. I'm not entirely sure it will be. I think it's a little bit of a veiled way to get rid of it. Dank, I feel like it's going to be something to do with well, something to do with the Wedlock for his wing missions. There you go. Oh, look, we're actually in the wrong... Apparently, in the wrong place. Now, because I replotted the route. Blast. Double blast! Yes, Stank, I have. Look at it. It's interesting. I'm gonna say interesting. Right, let's see how far we are from oh, that is way too far. Why'd I go there? That could be... oh, it's a little bit out of range. So... I'm just going to say mistakes have been made at this point. Don't worry about it. One moment, please. I'm so glad I'm not bringing passengers back. They'd be like, where is this guy going? Is he drunk? It's like, no, I'm not. Probably be easier for everyone if I was. And apparently, this place doesn't exist. No, it does. Right. Calculating. Calculating. That's not... I can't go that far. Made a mistake. And I made another mistake. Right. I wonder what my maximum jump is. Right, let me have a quick look, see what my jump range is now. Do some working out. 55. Oh, 55. Makes a big difference. Robert Boomer, hey, how you doing? You get to see the uber excitingness of me trying to calculate routes and stuff and things, which is wonderful. Okay, right. We are off. The journey is now finally probably underway using the Neutron Highway. Kaliud, hello, how you doing? Honestly, Hunter, I'm not too sure, but like we said, it's only going to be how many jumps? 90 jumps. So yeah, Tone. If only, eh? Alaskan Bass, hey, how you doing? The Hurt Highway. The highway to hell. And in we go. Come on. There we go. And we're off. Doing alright, thank you. Well, one, apparently, according to some people, I say Gauss wrong, and I should say Gauss. Except it's taken from the French word Gaussian, from someone's name, and it is pronounced Gauss in French, so it's correct. Just saying. Dank, it won't be. It's going to be part of the tech broker. So what you'll find is that you'll have to put in a bunch of materials in order for it to happen. But I think it'll be okay. I don't think it'll be that bad. It might be worth it. Until we start using them, we'll never know. Until they're available, because they may not be available immediately. We're assuming that on Tuesday we're going to get everything unlocked, bam, and it's going to be there immediately, which I don't think it will be. Because, you know, community goals. We'll have to see. That Halo 2 taught you. See, that's Gauss, not Gauss. Different. Different. To be fair, Tone, my very first trip to Sagittarius A was like I just started doing YouTube at that point, so that's when that started, and yeah, it was fine. We'll delete that marker because it doesn't need it. And off we go. The crate, I honestly don't know when we're going to get it and what it's going to be like. No clue. Come on, there we go. And we're off. Hope we were trying to predict the future there, Mr. C-Dots, before it happened. But yeah, I'm not sure about the idea of there being only one black hole, because that would be wrong, wouldn't it? But yeah, Corvus, yeah, you do need to. I'm glad to see that you're working hard. Now, I don't need to pick up a boost from this one, because the next one we can get a boost from. So you missed C-Dots. You're making it sound like, I don't know if I remember Spore, the fantastic game that it was, where that's kind of what you did. You'd find wormholes and you drop into them and then you'd appear in random places in the galaxy. Meeseeks, jeez. That is nicely done. Okay, so next spot we're off to. And another neutron. Oh, was it? So, and I don't know, Turgeon. I don't know. It's like, what? So it's like Morse. Okay. Morse. But I mean, you could argue that when you anglicize something, you can say it however you like. I'm just willing to bastardize any single language I like. Mighty Mouse. Oh no, it started, isn't it? Turgeon's always right. Why do you think he went quiet? He was sitting there Googling, and that's what he was doing. I stick with the, well, I pronounce it like a French person. But Gauss is such a horrible, horrible word. But isn't it just horrid? Isn't it horrible? On Wiki, sorry Turgeon, I immediately reject your source of evidence because you've used Wikipedia. You need to find an alternative source. I'm sorry. As we all know, Wikipedia is not a reliable source of information. It's the way it works. Wikipedia's a lie. Oh, Andrew, did you not take an AFMU with you? Oh, AMFU, even. That's a schoolboy error. Actually, you know what? I'm going to ask any X52 users out there a quick question, rather than us arguing about how I mispronounce words. Because I butcher people's names, why wouldn't I butcher that person's name? And what I was going to say is, does anyone know how you tighten up the flight stick to stop it from having the weird little wobble to it? Like, if anyone knows. That'd be lovely. Because I've got a on my throttle, it locks in places and it shouldn't, and then my flight stick has started to pick up this horrible little wobble. Shiv, I mean, you probably need a bit of experience before you do that. So Is WD-40 going to be enough? Hike. WD-40. I'm not sure WD-40 is going to help because, and nor duct tape, because tangent, as you know, they do two very different tasks. If it moves and it shouldn't, use duct tape. If it doesn't move and it should, use WD-40. Oh, that's way too fast. Now, the reason why... Okay. Let me just flap my joystick around in front of the screen for you guys to see. I might actually do that. So... Come on. Come on. There we go. So, we'll get this boost done. Oh. Wait, don't do a Yamix. What did he do? Yeah, see, I mean, I've got a T-Flight and mine's perfectly fine. But the thrust... Oh god, this is angry. Well... So, got this right. I'm gonna unashamed. Now, it's this, right? And I'm gonna show you the movement. Okay. Now, this is like no pressure, but it moves, and also, oh yeah, that second spring isn't even attached to anything, is it? But yeah, this wobble, it's a problem. That, because it means I have drift, and when you're trying to film stuff, it's a pain. And you say it's my springs, right? Now, it's also grinds in certain angles. So, if someone could tell me how to fix that, that'd be lovely. Like, genuinely. And it'd be nice. And the thing is that it's loosened up over time, which makes it... It's not very old at all. I could go back and check, but I won't do that now on the stream, because that'd be super boring. But not very old. Not very, is what I'm going to say. Alright, hang on, Kuro. Really? Yeah. Graphite powder lubricant. Okay, Shiv. Are you sure? And I say it like that because I've never heard of that. Me seeks, I'd rather not. Because I've got something that works, as in like that'll do at the moment, versus what I'll have if I take it apart and then it doesn't work anymore. Not the sexy time lube. Well, obviously, Kira, I'm not going to be using a water-based lubricant, am I? On something like this. I mean, oh, please no. Photo epilepsy is a real thing. I don't have it, but I can understand. Okay, right. See, Big Benny's, I'd rather not. And no, there is no screw to tighten the stick. That is not a thing. Like, no, there isn't. See, now Meeseeks, yeah, mine I might have to do that on because the indent moves around inside, which isn't super, so 8 of 12. Okay. Yeah, wear and tear. I have what the crap? I was definitely going slow enough. Actually, no, I'm looking at it, and there is a spring in there, which, from what I can tell, doesn't actually connect like it should. So that might be something of a repair job for another time. I think I've got an idea. Yeah, I need to concentrate on what I'm doing. And oh, what? Hibiscus, when are we getting... Alright, we will actually throttle down because we're not going fast enough. Echo, yeah, it is possible to drop out. It is nightmare. We are never getting weapons that fire neutron stars. That is ridiculous. It's impossible. Impossible. Okay, so I guess we're going to try that again. I've never tried to stop inside my Echo. It sounds like a disaster. No, me see. So I'm looking at it, and it looks like the secondary spring doesn't actually connect with the stick as far as it should, possibly. Tangent Revolution, have you tried an Anarchy system that is in Outbreak? I think Outbreak. And you can just go in there and go ham on T9s, and you can get loads of stuff from there. You see, now, Robert, I don't like the T16000. The reason being is I had some problems with it during the Frontier Expo, and my FSD's malfunctioned. I'm just not gonna... There we go. We're at the cone, it's fine. Oh, we're doing that one. That's fine. We're here already. But yeah, I had problems with mine that they let me use at the Frontier Expo, and it was just a nightmare. I wish I brought my own controller. That's honestly how it left me feeling. Come on, FSD. Because if I repair it, I lose the neutron boost, you see. So we're just gonna wait. Oh, your inner spring is loose as well, so it's not that. How messed up is the frameshift drive? 79. That's fine. Because the outer one's nice and tight. See, Hunter, there is the... Okay, I do that. Oh, it's not supercharged. It is supercharged, so I can do that. Oh yeah, that's fine. Then, when I arrive, I best do that. Meeseeks, I bought mine. Mine is the SciTech one. So, if that helps, I don't know if it does. But yeah, I'm going to hang on to it a little bit longer before taking it apart and start fiddling. Because to me, it just seems like it's a touch loose, you know. So we're going to drop down to normal space, and then we're going to use the maintenance unit. There we go. No, it's just I looked back at it and I went, I should have gone 56, shouldn't I? Should have gone X56. But I've had the X52 for less than a year, so that might be something worth looking into. Yeah, to be fair, at the moment it is the time to go for a murder sprees hunter. It is the perfect time to go out and kill as many things as you can, whether it be NPCs or or not. Andrew, the ones that get you profit are going to be neutron stars, black holes, non-sequence, basically. So like wolf riots will do it as well, I think. Shiv, it's time to kill the police. Seems a bit extreme. But yeah, just go absolute ham. Okay. Do I have to reactivate it now? It should turn itself back on, shouldn't it? Nope. Come on. There we go. And we're not going to aim at the star. That'd be a mistake. That's pretty nice. It's not a bad set of things to find. I always think you've come across interesting things, like that neutron that we came across earlier, where it looked super angry. Oh, that's pretty cool. Which system are we in? That one. So, next spot is quite far away, actually. A decent sized jump. Yeah, it does kind of explain why I got it as like a decent value, if they were in the process of selling them off, or you know, exchange and all that kind of stuff. But to be fair, it could be the fact that I'm pretty rough. Yeah, Ricky, they are. As part of the new crime and punishment system, they are wiping everybody's crimes. So you're literally going to be able to go absolutely nuts and not have to worry about it in a couple of days. So I'm going to go full murder hobo on over the weekend. Like billions of bounties if I can. That's the plan. See what I can rack up. I would be tempted to murder players, but my issue with murdering players is that it would be unfair on them. I feel like it'd be wrong with me. But there you go. I'm not that kind of guy. I don't like to just murder people for nothing. Well, that wasn't a lot of fuel, was it? We are... Dunno. Meeseeks, I think it is the radio sideways. Is that in Lave? I think that's in Lave. Oh, I'm making that up. Playing the freshest sounds all the time. Yeah, see, Robert, the point is that I'm not even worried about that. Like, I wouldn't be mad. It's just that I have no reason to spoil someone else's gameplay session. I just... It's one of them. Plus, if I want to be able to step foot and open again, especially for someone of my profile, I don't enjoy being that kind of person either. Not really that kind of... Not in this. Other games, ultra competitive PvP are fantastic. This, not so much. Yeah. How about Minbin, murder hobo in training? He could well be, but doesn't have any of the gear for it. So, oh no, tangent. I wouldn't. It would. I mean, if I were to do it, I feel like I would pick on stuff that definitely couldn't fight back because I'm not good enough to make a good show of it. But I just don't think it's quite right. But no, noob killing is wrong. Hey Burn, how's it going? It has been a while. Where have you been? See, look, you've given Hunter a good idea. Right, let's get another neutron jump boost. Ugh. I suppose these are a bit of a mini game, aren't they? They help. They help break up the time. Go. So quick, adjust it. Well, actually, Corvus, you say that. What will happen is Meeseeks don't do it. What was I going to say? Killing asteroids. Well, if you wait for the mining update, you will be able to. Deep core mining on asteroids. Kaboom! That I'm looking forward to. Mining might be a little bit more interesting. Excuse me, guys. Okay, so next location. Yeah, mining was never interesting, but it'll be more interesting. Meeseeks, no, I didn't, because there are no free anacondas at Hudson Orbital. Just so we know. I can't believe people still fall for that. It's such an obvious troll, isn't it? I haven't done mining for a very long time. The last time I did mining was, well, I did it for my 500 tons for Celine Jean, and that was literally it. So Burn, I feel like you missed the. Did you miss the beta? Did you miss the whole beta? Pluto isn't a planet; it's a dwarf planet. So yeah, there was that. There was the Enigma expedition, obviously, which is a mammoth slog, but it's absolutely fantastic. And there might be something interesting coming out this evening for you. Well, for you, the evening for you Americans. Yeah, so that's gonna be an interesting one. Something via Machinima, so keep an eye out for that, which I think is pretty exciting. So keep an eye out for them. But yeah, that'll be. It's had some really fantastic press, and the obviously Just Give Link and stuff is still open. But yeah, it's that was kind of the main thing that's been going on. I mean, at the moment, there's been a lot of stuff around the crime and punishment, talking about the engineering, and Mercury is a planet, though, Shiv. I think that's the difference that we're talking about here. Is that they are... Oh, that's the place I already am at. Because if I have to, we'll go and... We'll compare them. That's absolutely fine. I don't mind doing that. Come on, Sando. Hello. How you doing? Welcome to the stream today. But yeah, Mercury is a planet. Pluto is not. It is a dwarf planet. Did we get it? Did we get it? Yeah, we got it. Yeah, but that doesn't define whether it's a planet, does it? So Burn, we managed to make it all the way over to Colonia. That was the destination, and yeah. Right. Mercury. Oh crap! Mercury is the smallest and innermost planet of our solar system. This is the definition. So its thing. I mean, we could compare it to Pluto, I guess, but Clive, wait, stop! No, stop that. Cats, right? They lick boxes. Do you know that? They're weird. That definition's from Wikipedia. Hey, could go from NASA, because it's gonna be the same stuff. But hey, actually, Pluto shares a binary orbit with Charon. So, sorry, Shiv, I don't think anyone actually listened to that. I'm intentionally being a dick about it. It's fine. Oh, next one is very similar. Like, read a book, which is immediately out of date. Colonia is really nice, actually. It's a very nice looking bit of space. There's not really a lot out there for me. Not a lot out there for me, because I'm interested in Thargoids and Guardians, and all of those things are over there. Balthazar, that is a good question. I am very much looking forward to getting our own squadron carrier. Gerb, surprising enough, mate, I still haven't done it because I've been streaming. No, music's that's I am so stuck in this. There we go. You know that moment when you realise that you really, really need to refuel? Okay. So, alright. We go onto the NASA website, and Mercury is the smallest planet in our solar system. There you go. That's something that the NASA website. So, Shiv, there you go. Clive, seriously, bro, what are you doing? Like, what are you actually doing? He's licking one of his toys and it's knocking against the ground. Not a little bit. No, it's not. It's not. It says it's the smallest planet. You can't be doing that. Okay, we're going to see what NASA has to say about Pluto, right? Okay. According to NASA, Pluto is a dwarf planet. That's how it starts off. That's literally how it starts off. The dwarf planet travels around or orbits the sun just like other planets, but is much smaller. There we go. Done it. Done it. Yeah, Balthazar, they do. I'm hoping they do. NASA took that from the wiki. Don't do that. Don't make stuff up. How do you explain the moon shadows of Earth is flat? What? Nebulous what? Wait, what? What are you talking about? Soaking fuzzle. No, is that one Binti? Yep. Space turtle. No, guys, don't bring this back. Burn, we don't know yet. It's not been released. We have to wait and see. It's going to involve a lot of messing around. In order to get one, I imagine. Hey, we got a fuel star on the route. It is absolutely fine. Earth was made 200 years ago. No. The NASA scribe was on bath salts. What? Did he try to eat anyone's face? And why is he a scribe? Yeah, burn it is. That's it's gonna be good. It kind of does give those people lots of credits to work towards. But really, Shiv, come on. Is there any other orbital things that people would like me to question? Maybe. No. Yeah, Balthazar, I am too. I always thought RNG should be taken out of the material collecting, not the other way around. But there you go. That's just me, just my opinion. Because you should know that you can get stuff from places. Flat Earth. NASA says that's bullshit. There we go. Plutonians don't have any rights because they don't exist. There is no Pluto government. When does space start and atmosphere begin? Actually, Meeseeks, I don't need to. It's up to you to prove that they do exist. The way science works is that you're never required to prove the absence of something, only the existence of it. If you aren't able to provide any proof of something, then it does not exist, by definition. So, bring it. Me6, have you got any proof? No? Okay, cool. So, it's always that, like, nah, I've got this one. This one I've got. I feel like I'm on this. They got dank memes. Proof. And again, you need to prove they actually come from Pluto as well. Bear that in mind. And if you can't prove it, then they don't exist. Sorry, Andrew. Any proof that they disapprove? I have to keep doing this. You have $1 Plutonian dollar. That's cool, Me6. Can you prove that's from Pluto? You're going to notice a theme in this as I go around. No one in Pluto has rights. Prove the existence of NASA. Shiv, there are photographs. There are people that work there. The space station. Like, it just, all that stuff just exists. That's the proof that you can go and see it. Deckard Kane. NASA has a budget. Yeah, at the moment. Welsh got a phone call from Pluto. He said he and Mickey are going out for a drink with Goofy. He wants to know if you would like to come. Welsh, no. The question is that you don't find it's weird that, like, what is Goofy? Is he a dog as well? Like, how come he wears clothes and can wander around, and Pluto doesn't and can't? What's that about? Now that is the bigger question that everyone should be asking themselves. Pluto isn't Oobleck. I mean, there is a very small possibility that it could be it could actually, it could be that, I don't know. Like, have we had samples of it yet? Yeah, see, Hunter's on it. Pluto's a prisoner, criminal in the world, civil license to serve to the corporate leaders. What? And, like, why would a giant mouse be taking a dog for a walk? Or why would another dog be taking a dog for a walk? You'd know, wouldn't you? You'd be like, wait, is this wrong with me? Like, suddenly Goofy has this weird realization that he's actually enslaved a member of his own kind and how wrong it is. And he has this existential crisis. Space madness. It's a thing. I'm like, pretty sure it's a thing. Show hello, how you doing? You've come to the stream at an interesting time. Currently discussing some of the morality of Goofy taking Pluto for a walk. Wait. If you actually are hearing knocking sounds, you can actually hear Clive having a crap. Hunter, honestly, I don't know anymore. I don't know how many jumps I am. I don't have a clue. Yeah, the morality of the cartoon character Pluto. Yeah, Hunter, I really should have done. I'll have a quick look in a minute. Because we got yet another neutron. No Meeseeks. I think I probably answered that. So, 6,799. That's how far away I am. We're doing good. We're doing well. It's fine. This is fine. Everything is fine. But now I need to start thinking about what I'm going to have for dinner tonight. So we're kind of a little bit back on that one. That's the big question. I've already had pizza this week. What to have? Indian. Could I have curry? Could well have curry, Neb. It's not a bad idea. Echo Spark, well played. Well played, science-based wordplay. I actually had fried chicken for dinner last night, being honest. So, I'm right. Show you having a Bombay bad boy pot noodle. Oh. They're actually weirdly good when you're hungover. I tell that much. Tesco brand curry. Actually, that is my nearest supermarket, so that might happen. Tangent. I mean, I'm happy to eat the same thing every single day of every single week. Mrs. Plater, on the other hand, likes a bit of variety in her food. So, what can I do, eh? Now, see, Kuro, I had something deep fried yesterday. I can't have something deep fried today for dinner as well. It's not very healthy. Trying to be good. Yeah, Corvus. To be fair, I still do. It's like when he said to me, he went, "Oh, you're going to go to Elite Meet this year?" And I'm like, "Oh, no, I'm not." And he was obviously super disappointed. I was like, "Oh, it's just no, it's quite a way to go for something." And I'm obviously going to be going to the expo this year, and I'm debating whether or not I go to LaveCon. So that's kind of like a, well, you know, can I really get away with going to maybe 2 out of 3 things at the most? So I have to be sensible. And also, if a Scorpius is going to be at one of them, I can't risk the alcohol intake. It'd be really risky. Oxy's going to regret saying that. And considering people have the voice quote as well, it's not great. See, Corvus, I've got to say that the best one's probably going to go to is going to be to probably the Expo would be the best one to go to if you're going to go to anything. And yes, we do have Mexican food here. I also had Mexican already this week. Had nachos. Had nachos on Sunday. Nachos with chili. Pretty good. Polish food is the best food. I've not really had Polish food. I mean, if someone wants to explain like some examples or how it works. Polish food reminds you of British food from when you were a kid. I don't know how to take that. Schnitzel. Pretty sure they have more stuff than that. Okay, I'm starting to get a little bit concerned about refueling. Like, genuinely concerned about it. Because whilst I'm making good progress with every single jump, I'm going to run out of fuel pretty quick. Sauerkraut. No. No thanks. Yeah, see... No. Pickled vinegar goods, no. No. Just no. Can't, no. I mean, that's right. I feel like with food standard, it all depends on like what you're cooking yourself, really. Because I mean, I do most of the cooking. Actually, tangent bacon wrap bacon could be good. Yeah, I think you could be right. I'm gonna take this jump, and then I'm gonna go to like the nearest refuelable start. Otherwise, this could end up with me calling the fuel rats. Filet mignon. Yeah, nice. Well, dinner, is that not the worst thing? I mean, I could literally send the wife to the shop on the way home, and then I don't need to worry about it. Burn, the jump is, well, 56 light years, depending on its fueled or not. Go downstairs to Greg's. I do not want to go to Greg's, thanks. There we go, look. We're just going to have a cheeky refuel here. Actually, I guess in Virtual I didn't notice that happening, but then again, I never really paid attention too much. So, one thing I'll say is that the food is bloody expensive. Lamb shank and mash. Oh, it's a lot of hard work, isn't it? Meeseeks, when you say iffy, what do you mean by iffy? Do you mean like you can't click on stuff? Because that's really annoying. So bacon here is like cooked ham, it's cute. Yeah, but I like bacon the way it is. I don't like American bacon. I like, you know, British bacon. Pan-fried or grilled, don't really care which one. Right, so I'm going to go back to this neutron here. And I'm clicking on it and it's not doing... American bacon is... What's wrong with it is it's too fatty. It's made from the, like, the super the super cheap bit at the pig. So actually, to be fair, British bacon is Canadian bacon, or what Americans refer to it as. Different cut of the pig. So I suppose we'd say streaky. Streaky bacon is American bacon. Alan, welcome to the stream, bud. You are spot on, sir. By the way, everyone's got an opinion on bacon, though, right? Canadian bacon is just ham. Is it? I thought Canadian bacon is the cut. Right. Okay. So, streaky bacon is what Americans just call bacon. You know, we've got that, like, it's long and it's thin and you guys overcook it, and sometimes you sugar it. And obviously never mind. It's, you know, I'm just gonna now we're rapidly becoming a country of consumers, but it's going to get a little bit political, so I'm going to stop immediately. But I must admit, American food is highly processed, more so than British food. It's not super. Although it's not bad. I'm not a huge fan of the crispy bacon. In sandwiches, it's nice. You know, you have like a chicken sandwich. You know, you got your salad in there, and then you put some of them in. Oh, nice. Alan Robert, so you've held off ED after messing up a neutron star. Oh, dude, what did you lose? That's the question. Neb, I still don't know. I mean, mushrooms are fine. I wouldn't go out of my way to order them. That's my thoughts. I don't think there can be a bad bacon, to be honest. Ah, oh, right. Yeah, I have had some bad bacon before. And the bacon that was bad, because it was bad, is and what made it bad was that it was just really tasteless and dry. But it was like a hotel, like, you know, a buffet breakfast thing. It was bad. I mean, Alan, that's not so bad, I guess. Could have been worse. But yeah. Nah, black pudding's alright, but oh, the loss is more embarrassment. Yeah. Do you know what lamb fries are? No. No, I don't. I mean, is it? No, I don't know what on earth that would be. Lamb fries? I mean, I could Google it. Oh, I actually don't need to. I don't need to boost, do I? Because, oh, all right, weirdness. Do I want to? Is this going to be like the donkey show thing where I look at it and it's just like all the what the hell stuff going on, like? It's lamb's testicles. No. It's lamb's testicles. What? Why? Why? Prairie oysters. No, no, I'm not doing that. No. I've never had any desire to eat testicles. Like, the idea of it makes me feel a little bit queasy. Call that weird, but I just no. Look up dude eggs. Why am I going to look up dude eggs? I mean, do I have to? Duck's blood. See, I know what balut is. Balut. That is pretty unpleasant to me as well, just because it doesn't look very appealing. But you know, each to their own. Rocky Mountain oysters. Right, tangent. I'm gonna Google that as well. It's cattle testicles! Come on! What? But why? Just why? So yeah, we had a scandal here a few years ago in the UK where it turned out a lot of people were using horse meat instead of beef in like their packaged foods. So I have no problem with eating horse. I have eaten horse. I've eaten zebra as well. You know, it's fine. It's not. I'm not a fan of it. I wouldn't go out of my way to eat it, but. Yeah. Horse is fine. It just it's very lean. It is a very lean meat. I've eaten a rabbit too. No real issue there. Offal is a red. No, it's not. Tripe. No. It's just like had to I don't know. Apparently, here you go. Apparently, tortoises, as in the Galapagos tortoises, they are obviously very easy to catch. And when they were found, I wouldn't eat dog, no, because I draw my line after rabbit. You know, I don't know if you guys have seen. Oh, sorry. You know, if you've seen that. That like, oh, where do you draw the line? It's got like cows, pigs, and it's chickens, turkeys, all this kind of stuff, and it goes all the way down, and then you get to you've got like dog, cat, rabbit, hawk, and all this other stuff, and it's like, where do you draw the line? And I'm like, well, for me, food is I finish on rabbit on this side, and then horse on this side, and then. Bugs, not so much. I'm not a huge fan of that. But yeah, where do you draw the line from PETA? And also, don't talk about PETA because they kill healthy animals, which to me makes it just as worse. Well, actually, you know what I'm saying where I draw the line. I still haven't picked what I'm having for dinner, so every moment that goes by, the line moves a little bit. Long pig. Ah, hairless goat. Isn't a horse like a pet though? Not to me. No, I don't think. Can we make a non-standard turducken out of a what? A decabit? A docabit. Yep, arch reference. Long, they call it long pig. Never cared for it, sir. No, I think, and the whole way. Oh God, I can't believe we're talking about eating people. Why is this happening? See, actually, you know what? I have eaten crocodile, camel, reindeer, moose, all that kind of stuff. So yeah. Shiv, yeah. I mean, you can reach your destination, you can have a meal. It's like you're bringing the food to the party. Crocodile's weird. It's like a combination between fish and chicken. But hey, Nuke, how you doing, bud? No, I think I'm nearing that kind of point actually. Would I eat a dead person in a life or death situation? Me 6, I don't know. RevengeX, wow. No, Missy's, honestly, I don't know. It's one of those things where I think I probably wouldn't. I just because I don't think I could. I have no desire to eat people. I find the idea quite repugnant. How's that for a word? But yeah. See, Chris, they do say that, but they say it's because you know you sleep with your mouth open and they drink from your mouth and you swallow them. Do they? That's a myth. That one. See, like I said, I don't mind mushrooms. I say, I wouldn't necessarily pick them, but if a dish has got them, I won't order without. Ah, it's the invertebrate. That sounds rough. Ah, see, Alan, that's interesting. The more you know. The more you know. So spiders are a nope, are they? Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Alan, that's fair. A nope rope or a spider, is that hang on, wait. Is a note rope a danger noodle? No, come on. Call it a snake. Call a snake a snake. I'm getting daft. I would eat snake. I could eat snake. I could do that. Apparently snakes are like fish, from what I understand. That's what I've heard. No, see, frog's legs, nah, okay, I might give them a try, but escargot, no, I eat mussels, so it's the same type of animal, isn't it? A mollusk. Got no real reason why I wouldn't. Outdone by my own logic. Okay, we are not wanting to go backwards into that. Okay. But yeah, why not? Another little bit of encouragement for everyone to hit the like button if you haven't liked it already. Please do subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Also, whilst you're there, please do think about joining the Discord. It's a great place to come and meet some new mental people who like to talk about games and play them. See, Nick, you've already been around that before. Bubba Ganesh, hello, how you doing? The thing that I'm most excited about in 3.0, planetary texture changes and storyline progression. New weapons, new modules. No, Neb, I am though. It's that I'm not crazy, I've been tested. I am crazy, I have been tested. That's even more worrying, isn't it? So I'm making good progress on the journey back. Slowly but surely working my way home back to Shinrata. Well, Nuke, I don't even know where you came from. You just popped up one day and there you were. But no, crazy not a politically correct term, is it? It's like less balanced individuals. Oh, that's 100% me, actually. Okay, so we, like I say, good progress. Space Madness is engaged. Oh, we have to do a sideways shift. That's bad. Oops. We are how far away from Shinrata? 5,100 light years. Come on, I can do this. I don't think it's going to be happening tonight, though. Not on stream, that's for sure. Because it's taking way too long. I am at the point where I'm wondering which would have been quicker. Thargoid fries. Horrid. Wiley, yeah, I am still going. I'm slowly but surely working my way home. Done a lot of jumps today. Like, a lot. I feel like it's a lot. Well, at least 100. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like it's not, but it is. It's not, but it is. Oh yeah. Thargoid fries are close to poplars. Yeah. Just pop them in your mouth. Raoul, I am about 5,000 light years away from my destination, which is the bubble. Something, damn Thargoids. See, Nuke, that's on you, bud. That's your mistake. Yeah, they need to really improve the old plotting here. Next one's gonna be, it could be neutron, neutron, neutron. Ah, well, it couldn't have been a bad rebuy though, could it? Beowulf, I've done about 12,000 light years. You mean Omicron Perseate? Yeah. Are they from there? Oh no, they're not. They wouldn't conquer us. Would they? No? No. They wouldn't. Making some solid progress. We started about 17,000 light years out, so yeah. But it's difficult to tell because you're not going in like a straight line. You kind of have that like random bouncing around. Meeseeks. I should get commission. Oh yeah, on the topic of paint jobs, actually, if anyone is looking to purchase the paint job packs, like the gold and the chrome ones, if you haven't already, I do actually have an affiliate link down in the description of the stream, which you can click on and then go and purchase goods on the Frontier store, and I get a kickback from. Just so I mentioned that because we were talking about it earlier, and I clean forgot. So it's a chance for you to get exactly what you're getting before, and to help me out as well. Obviously, there'll be some people that have probably missed that already because you've already got them. But there you go. Go ask for refunds and then repurchase. Meeseeks, dead asp. Dead asp. I picked up the golden asp like when it was on sale like the first time, and oh my goodness, I've now got 2 different paint jobs because they upgraded it. And it looks nice. Do it, Kuro. Do it. Do it. And look, it's another neutron star. Execute Order 66. Indeed. That's the one we're at. Next one. Yeah, indeed it is the other guy. Yeah, but Kuro, that way you can bask a little bit sometimes, rather than bask the hardest. I think it's anything you buy after that, Beowulf, so it knows that you've been referred to the store, so you should be able to buy anything. But yeah, it takes just like the general store page, really dangerous, so if you buy any of the other bits and bobs, that will count. Or it should do. I have literally no way of doing any of the reporting on the website. It's not the best affiliate scheme I've come across, just say it. Basically, it's done as a percentage meeseeks, so if you do it all in one go, it's the same as if you were to do them separately. But yeah, percentages. Oh dear, Nick. Oh dear. Right, I am going to do one more neutron jump, and then I am going to be probably calling time for the stream, because I've got to have the conversation with Mrs. Plater about what we're having for dinner. And we know how much I'm looking forward to that after what we said. And we have a fuel star that we're jumping to. Kura, I'm not forgetting about the giveaway. I'll be doing an announcement video later on this evening. Do not worry. And how can I forget about lamb fries? So yeah, we'll get this one boost done, and I'm not... You know what, I don't even think I can buy dude eggs here. I'm pretty sure that's not a thing. Actually, Alan, probably snake. Pretty sure Mrs. Plater is not a cannibal. Like, 100% certain she's not. That's a conversation we're probably about to have. Is she a cannibal or not? Alan, did you... what did you Google? That's a question. Yep, Sinclair, just finishing up, in fact. Pluto fries. Right. Okay, guys, I am going to say thank you very much for watching. Please like if you haven't liked already, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and make sure you join the Discord if you haven't as well. Link is in the description of the live stream. It's a great place to come talk to people about games and all that kind of stuff, and find some groups to play with, especially for fighting Thargoids and stuff like that. In the new coming update from Tuesday, there's definitely going to be plenty of us around doing that. So, I am going to say thank you very much for watching once again. Commander Plater, out.